Hello and welcome to the Blobber Plays Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, a game brought to us by Dictator MissMorrighanNightshade, who has this to say about it. Technically still an Asian game, but this time completely in English, reminding us of the terrors of Visitor Squared, and a franchise that Blobber has far more experience in than myself. 2 hours will probably not really allow us to see a lot of the plot, which I've heard is supposedly good. But maybe there will be a bus encounter. We can only hope. Boo, buses. Now, if there's a train... Are we a boy or a girl? And I need to take a sec to remember what my buttons are. Control config? Oh god, no. Oh god, no, we're having controllers plugged in issues where it's constantly thinking that the controller is being pressed. Please no. Here. That's much better. Print screen. Open MS Paint. Paste. And now I can remember my controls. Draws loops around Pikachu to capture it. Okay. Am I meant to do lots of them? Okay, it seems like it's just really picky about the end. The end point exactly matching the start point. Keep drawing loops. Draw loops harder. Is this the Pokemon draw circles? You draw circles. Okay, good going. That was pretty impressive. Impressively bad, perhaps. Kaplan. Heh. My name is Kaplan. You are now a member of our secret army, the Inscrutable Team School. Not Team Rocket, Team School. As proof of your membership, you are conferred the School Styler. Oh, they're giving us a stylus. Okay. Together we will rule the world. Oh, please, Mr. Kaplan. Miss April, please don't tease my students with a silly performance like that. Ah ha 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 ha, sorry. The timing was just too perfect to turn up. Congratulations, you have passed the Ranger School's entrance exam with flying colors. That really was quite the impressive capture. Congratulations, you've been accepted. Starting today, you are officially a student of the Ranger School. I'm Miss April. I'm your class's teacher. I'm pleased to meet you. Your classmates are waiting for you. I'll show you to the class. Enjoy your school life. And it dumps us back to the main menu? Sorry to keep you waiting, class. And good morning, everyone. Good morning. As I mentioned yesterday, we have a new member. What a game! It wasn't controlled crash to main menu, Vama. As I mentioned yesterday, we have a new member. Time to do our Jiko Shokai. Male student. Is it a guy or a girl? Which is it? Female student. Is the new student cute or cool? Or do they look like a celebrity? Okay, that's enough. You can see for yourself. Here's our latest classmate. Come on in. And it looks like, it looks like we have murder by numbers. Look! Little robot is here. Scout is here. There's a flying little robot. Our new friend has come alone to our Almia region to become a Pokemon Ranger. Oh yes, you should introduce yourself to our class rather than me, yes. Let's start with your name. Blobber. Miss April. Okay, our new friend is called Blobber. Let's make him feel welcome. I understand that he scored quite well on our entrance exam. What is it, Keith? Why the big grin? Anyway, we'd better get you seated somewhere. You can have the seat next to Keith. Okay, that will do. That's it for treating you like a new transfer student. From now on, you're all just my students, who I can take pride in teaching. Let's do it, everyone. Let's not fail your dreams of becoming rangers, operators, and mechanics. Yeah! Okay, I'll change the class schedule specifically for today. This will be a free study class. Before I go, I need to explain something to you. It's about the school styler you were provided before the entrance exams. It's a simplified version of a ranger's official capture styler. To put it simply, a styler is a device used for befriending and capturing Pokemon. By drawing loops around it, it conveys the ranger's feelings of friendship to the Pokemon. When the ranger's friendship is fully conveyed, the Pokemon is captured. Everyone, you should all be paying attention to this as a review. Touch the button, I assume that's meant to be left shoulder button, at the bottom right of the touch screen to open... Oh no, it means this thing. Okay, touch this thing in the bottom right of the touch screen to open the menu. The upper screen shows your status and your styler level. On the lower screen, the styler menu is displayed. Okay, so we have no badges, and we're styler level 1. The styler menu has many convenient features that you can access. You should try them out and see for yourself. Oh, please, Keith, don't yawn with your mouth wide open like that. Next, the button in the bottom left. It is the change screen button for switching what's shown on the top screen. You can switch between map mode and friend mode. They're both convenient, so you should set the mode to whichever one you use the most. Oh yes, there's something quite important. As a student of the Ranger School, you have up to 3, which is a weird number, of Pokemon with you. If you capture a 4th, you'll have to release one of them. By release, I mean you'll have to let it go. It's goodbye to that Pokemon. If there's anything you don't understand, look it up in the glossary. That turned into quite the lesson. Are you perhaps a little overwhelmed? Just try things out and see how they work for you. After all, nothing beats practical hands-on experience. It's all about trying. Rhythmy? Can I get you to show Blobber around the school, please? Rhythmy. Sure I will. Miss April, I'll be in the staff room. I'll leave you to it. Keith. Hey, new friend, I forgot your name. But how long did it take you to capture Pikachu? Like an hour? Keith's just a show-off. You're better off ignoring him. Instead, you should be paying attention to me. I'm not here to become a ranger. I want to be an operator. Operator. Information. So, when Keith becomes a ranger, I can order him around like my servant. Just joking. Alright, let me take you on a tour of the Rangers' school. Let's begin with our own classroom. You've already met our teacher, Miss April. She's really nice, but if you make her mad, look out. There's another class next to us. The teacher is very uptight and strict. No running in the hallway, is like his favourite saying. That floating thing there is Scout, the save machine. He also lets you play nonograms, and keeps a record of all your achievements as a ranger. Besides here, you can find save machines in towns and forests too. If you spot one, you should check it out. Okay, let's move. Let's explore the school building. Okay, I can move around, and she's trapped being my follower. This is the library, also known as Keith's nap room. The boy in the back with the haircut like a mushroom is Isaac. He's awesomely smart. You can usually find him right here in the library. Sometimes he goes off somewhere though. I was doing 8-digit multiplication in my head when you interrupted me. I'll have to start calculating from the top. It's nothing though. I'm Isaac. Both my IQ and my height in centimeters are 163. I'm studying to become a scientist. Mr. Kincaid gave me permission to study on my own and not attend class. The shelves are lined with books donated by Altru Inc. The shelves are lined with books about the capture styler. Every book pertaining to Pokemon Rangers. Books on operators and wireless communications. Pont. Do you think I'll make a good ranger? I don't think I'm cut out for it. That's what I've been thinking. I'm Pont. They call me the Conflicted Marshmallow Boy. Sure. The book Almia's Forgotten Words contains this entry. Yatanage, the act of rekindling light that has been swallowed by darkness. The act of restoring harmony. Female student. Shh! Don't be loud in the library. Mr. Kincaid's lab is down there, but we're not allowed down there without permission. What about upstairs? Our dorms are on the 2nd floor. This is where we all bunk down co-ed style. Not in the same bedrooms, of course. The boys' bedroom is on the left, and the girls' is on the right. Janice, the lady there, is our caretaker. She's like a mum. That's the recharge machine. It's for recharging your styler to full. We can go to the dorms later. Janice isn't done cleaning yet. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, dear. All the students think of me as the caretaker girl. No, that's a terrible lie. I'm the caretaker lady here. So she's insecure about her advancing old age. Rhythmy, this is the staff room. Usually only our principal is here. The principal, Mr. Lament, his eyes are always twinkling happily behind his glasses. I like him pretty well. This rack is for storing spare school stylers. Principal Lamont. I'm Lamont Splendicocious. The principal. My last name is far too long, so everyone calls me by my first name. I'm pleased to meet you. Miss April. I'm working on the schedule for our next outdoor class. The tree has an awesome radius of, like, you can't touch the tree. Sorry to disturb you. I'm taking our new classmate on a tour of the school. This is the other class. The man looking this way is Mr. Kincaid. He gets his hair to go that way with a ton of hairspray. He's a little too uptight, I think. I'm not a big fan. We talk to the people. My name is Female Student. Beware of Miss April. She's got a temper. The guy who sits on my right is studying in the library. You could sit down if you want, can we? No. Bing bong. There goes the bell. We can go outside now. That small building is the training room. Co-worker? We're a student here, Jifbua. That's where Mr. Kaplan will teach you about performing captures. Miss Claire is also there. She teaches about clearing targets. The big clearing over here is where we practice doing target clears. That reminds me, do you know about clearing targets? Your expression tells me that you do not. That's alright. That's why we have a training room. So what, you want me to go practice both of these things? If so, they've done a poor job of indicating how I interact with them. The training room is the small building on the west side of the schoolyard. Okay. What they're actually saying is, please go do the thing we told you to do. In the order that we told you to do them. Surely there will be majority reading and studying books like a student? Maybe. Maybe there'll even be math lessons. Mr. Kaplan and Miss Claire, can you give us special lessons, please? Hehehe. Welcome to the inscrutable Team School's secret hideout. Yeah, we heard that before. Pay no attention to Mr. Kaplan and his make-believe conspiracy. Please don't ignore me. I'll be serious and introduce myself. My name is Mr. Kaplan. I teach the fundamentals of capture. And I'm Miss Claire. Nice to meet you. It's my job to teach you about performing target clears. I know you had to do a capture for your entrance exam, but I think you should learn about capturing properly once more. Mr. Kaplan, can you give me a lesson in capturing? That's an admirable attitude. Okay, I'll give you a special lesson. The fundamentals of capture. Bidoof and Pikachu. Let's start with the basics of capture. Touch the touchscreen with your DS stylus. The capture disc appears. Slide the stylus on the touchscreen and draw a line with the capture disc. Capture equals Kaplan. Clear equals Claire. I can see Claire equals clear, but Kaplan is supposed to be capture is a long bow to draw. Extend the capture line and draw loops around the targeted Pokemon. As loops are drawn, the ranger's feelings of friendship are conveyed to the Pokemon. By drawing loops, the gauge under the Pokemon gradually fills up. When the gauge is full, the capture is a success. However, the target Pokemon doesn't retain the ranger's feelings of friendship. If the capture isn't completed, the gauge will go down over time. This looks like this. Next, let me explain about the capture styler energy. At the bottom of the touchscreen is a styler energy gauge. If the capture disc or capture line is hit by an attack, the styler energy is reduced. See what happens when Pikachu uses its attack move. If the styler runs out of energy, there's nothing you can do about it. It's what we call game over. That's why if your styler is low on energy, it's not a bad idea to abandon the capture and flee the scene. To run away, touch the flee button at the bottom left of the... oh god, no. Final Fantasy II Flea flashbacks. That about does it for the basics of a Pokemon capture using a styler. If you need a refresher, don't hesitate to come see me. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan. Next, you finally learn what we mean by target clear. Is it break the targets? Miss Clear, please give Blobber a lesson about performing a target clear. Very well, this will be a special lesson. You'll learn about the basics of performing a target clear. First, touch this wooden crate. On the upper screen, the field move needed to clear it is indicated. This crate needs a crush to clear. Do you see the number 1 beside it? That indicates the required level of power. A Pokemon that has the field move Crush with a power rating of 1. That Pokemon would be Bidoof, for example. Here we have a Bidoof that I've captured earlier. Touch Bidoof. The upper screen shows Bidoof's field move is Crush and its power is 1. Draw a line from the Bidoof to the target. If the Pokemon's field move matches... Yes, Vama. The intention is to play Final Fantasy III on either SNES or NES, whichever it was originally released on. If the Pokemon's field move matches the target, you'll be asked yes or no. The intention, at least for the moment, is to go up to where it changed over to PlayStation. I make no promises of further than that. But presently, that is the intention. When the target is cleared, the helping Pokemon runs off. It will return to wherever it was originally captured. You must match the field move to the target. Crush won't always work. When you see a target, you always need to confirm what field move to use. That is how a target clear works. If you would like a review, please come see me whenever you'd like. Thank you very much, Miss Claire. Now that you know about captures and how to do a target clear, you're all set. Let's go back to the schoolyard. There's another place that I want you to see. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Help! Anyone, catch the Bidoof for me. Janice? She's having trouble with the Bidoof. Please, Blobber, capture the Bidoof and get them to settle down. I was wondering what the ruckus was about. Looks like a good time that's up for grabs. Don't just stand there, help with the captures too. It won't be much fun if I help. New kid, I forgot your name, but I challenge you. We'll have a race. We'll see who can capture the most. I can't you make the effort to learn our names? You can be so annoying, Keith. Go ahead and have your silly race or whatever, but hurry up. Let's get on with it. 3, 2, 1, start! Hello? Okay. I was like, how do we actually start the capture component? But... oh, you can do 2 at once. Come on. That's aggravating, but... it's so picky about the end point. Okay, your hint about the lines overlapping, they didn't explain that well. They made it seem like they want you to, like, exactly align the end point with the start point, which is not what they actually want. They want you to do this and then have them go over each other. Bidoof has been registered in your browser. It's definitely easier. I mean, both are simple ideas. But it's a lot easier to draw spiraling circles than it is to draw perfect circles where the end point and start point match exactly. I really thought it was just being extremely picky about the start and end point. Matching exactly. That's all the Bidoof for now. I caught 5. That means you caught, 4. Victory is mine. And he does a backflip and he has a sword? You and Keith looked good at it too. Of course, I also need to thank our new friend and Rhythmy. Thank you all for this. This is a big relief for me. And to the leader, Bidoof, I'm so sorry I didn't mean to tread on your tail. I'll make it up to you with tastier treats than usual. Come along, everyone. I'd rate your capture around 65 out of 100. But hey, you know, I'll be honest, I was pretty surprised by how you did. You might be decent for someone who just learnt about this. You said your name was Blobber, right? Oh, Keith, you knew our friend's name all along. For goodness sake. That's right, there's something I haven't shown you yet. You mean Ascension Square? Yes. Then I'll go. Alright, I guess we'll let you come with us. To get to Ascension Square, go to the east of the schoolyard, then turn south to the stairs that go down to the square. We've captured Pichu. He has Recharge. Map move, Recharge. We catch Budgie. Budgie has been registered. And we do not have any of the Bidoof that we captured. Oh. A wild Talo has attacked. Oh god, it's quick. Talo has been registered in your browser. Okay. Recharge, tackle, and cut. We've got cut. So I would like to combine cut with our thing. Tell me how to do it again, because apparently it's too hard. You aren't allowed to go back and talk to the previous tutorials now. Go precisely where we have just told you to go. This is Ascension Square. Next month there's going to be a special class here, the outdoor class. That monument there is called the Pledge Stone. If you make a firm pledge to each other with your friends here, it will surely come true. That's what Principal Lament told me. And there you have it. That concludes Rhythmy's school tour. I'm glad to have met you. I hope we can be friends for a long time. Hold it now. Don't worry about Rhythmy. Be friends with me. We have space in our heart for many friends. Don't worry. There goes the bell. We'd better get back to class. But oh boy, Keith, aren't you the slick one? That night... Blobber, are you the kind of guy who writes letters? I'm writing to my parents about you. You already wrote to your little sister? Like how I beat you in our capture race? I have to look after the school's Pokemon this week. The early mornings are tough. Our boy genius Isaac is never around at this time of night. I wonder where he's studying. The smartest person in the whole school is Isaac. The student who's been here the longest? That's me. Okay, so we have our vaguely Harry Potter-esque... We have 4 dorms to a... Four people to a room, even though there are currently 1, 2, 3, 4... Ah, no, they're bunk beds, so there's 8. Okay. You're not sleepy yet, are you? Come over here. Alright, I brought him. Everything's ready. Let's get started with our test of courage to welcome Blobber. But keep it down. We just want to prove that you're brave. I had to do it as well, it's no big deal. You do have that easily spooked look to you though, no offense. The rules are simple. The 4 of us have hidden our stylers in 4 different places of the school. Miss April's... oh god. Prove that you've remembered the 4 places we introduced you earlier. Blah, 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 blah. Someone will come with you. What? Are there ghosts? No, there's a Bidoof. Oh, it's only a Bidoof. It startled me. That spooked me. You were spooked too, right? Okay, there's supposedly a styler here. But the way is blocked. The library is scary at night. If it has something lurking here, get on with finding the styler. But... And it's taken away all my Pokemon as well. Damn you. This needs Crush, and Pikachu was recharged, so it's no use. This is the staff room, and the hint for this room is the styler we hid here doesn't stay still. No? Look at our lightsaber. You've found a styler. That leaves 3 more. Okay, and then this Bidoof will let us go through the boxes. And then we face our first question of, can you use them more than once? Like, they made it sound like you use them once and they go back to where they came from, and that we're going to have to come capture this thing 4 times to destroy 4 boxes in the room, which sounds unpleasantly tedious. But thankfully there is another one past the first one. Help me blow up this box. Use Bidoof on box. It's a Pokemon point-and-click adventure. The crate shattered into tiny pieces. Thanks, Bidoof. See you again. Turn on the lightsaber. You've found the styler. That leaves 2 more. If it doesn't let me back out into the real world into the tutorial, then it's really poor design that it didn't force you... Yeah. That it didn't force you to learn how the use Pokemon on thing works mechanic. Like, I specifically wanted to go back and repeat that tutorial, and it said, no, you must go forwards to Ascension Square. And then in here, I had to use that mechanic, and I had no idea how. And I just had to guess at what inputs would maybe make sense until I got something that worked. It's in the gallery, is it? Okay, it was added in here. Fair enough. They should still let us go back. Hello, Zubat. I don't need 2 Pikachu, that's for sure. Right, surely they wouldn't add a Zubat if we don't need to capture a Zubat. Zubat has been registered. Now how do we decide which one we throw away? Yes. Goodbye, Pichu. Do I just capture everything in here until one of them has the stylus? No, it was on the desk. You found a styler. That leaves one more. This is a game about drawing not quite circles. Even our own classroom is kind of creepy at night. I'll give you a hint. It's in one of the boxes. Nope, that's a budgie. Beg pardon. Not the thing that we're after. So now we need to go catch another Zubat. Well, another Bidoof. Sorry. It actually wants you to draw a circle, which then overlaps itself by a significant margin. Okay, this lets us do a second crate. Could you draw a triangle? You could, as long as the end overlaps itself. I don't want to capture this? No. Okay, that's still not what we're looking for, so go capture even more Bidoofs. So here we'll try triangling, just for the sake of... Come on. Come on! Let me draw it. There you go. But circles have better edge length to enclosed area. Triangles are the inefficient shape for this task. At least conservation of Bidoofs has occurred. Spend a Bidoof to get a Bidoof. So why did they say you should draw a circle? Because it's the most efficient line length to enclosing of area. You could draw a square if you want, but it's just not efficient. Finally, victory. The final lightsaber. You found the last styler. Now you have all 4. Now that you have all of them, take them down to the basement. God damn it. I've never heard about a target like this. I wonder who put it here. Fine, we need another Bidoof. Rhombi-icosododecahedrons would probably work. You don't need a 3-dimensional shape. It only has to be a 2-dimensional bounding shape. I'm not interested in your Zubat. The Zubat's gonna keep fighting me? Fine, then I will capture you so you stop being a hassle. Now stop being a hassle. This needs cut. Zubat does cut. That is clearly gust, not cut, but okay. The wood fence was cut up into tiny fragments. Thank you, Zubat. See you again. That was a ghastly noise. Hey, Blobber. Have you been hearing anything, like weird noises? Plunk down the stylers here, then go back to the dorms and we're done. But hustle, will you? I don't care for this anymore. Do I hear something funny? Ghastly! Can I just refute? No! I was like, can I just run away? But no. This is a forced fight. And they can teleport. God, that's gonna be annoying. You're surprised I know the Rhombi-icosododecahedron? It looks like a big crystal. Made out of octagons and squares? Isn't it? It's the octagon and square one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the oh, no, pentagon and squares. Oh well. Almost. I was correct adjacent. Who's there? Mr. Kincaid, the basement is off limits to everyone but me. Shoot! Run for it! Is something the matter, sir? No, it's nothing. I caught a Zubat causing a minor disturbance in the hallway. Incidentally, was the experiment a success or a failure? It's impossible to say. The control systems aren't complete. It's only a matter of adjustments now. I'm counting on you to succeed. Having said that, it's late. Let's call it a night on our research. Insufficient sleep should be avoided. I'll return to my dorm then. Good night, Mr. Kincaid. To Big Brother, thank you for writing. Congratulations on getting into Ranger School. I have news for you. Mama and Papa are talking about moving. From Little Sister. Okay, I have a question for everyone. What day is it today? Outdoor class! Oh, come now, we wouldn't forget about outdoor class. Miss April, Keith told me he thought up 38 questions to ask the ranger. How enthusiastic. Okay, class, let's go outside. We'll gather in Ascension Square. Close is only good. Depends on the accuracy you need on your answer, CK Hawk. I've waited so long for outdoor class. Did he really say Yahoo? Yahoo! Keith's too pumped for this. You remember where Ascension Square is, don't you? I'll tell you again in case you've forgotten, even though I've just said you remember. Maybe we should use the save point. That takes a lot longer than you'd think. Hey, Blobber. What's keeping you? Outdoor class is about to get started. I think the ranger's here already. There's a gangly ranger with a giant afro. Is it Mirror B? Please let it be Mirror B. This does not look like Mirror B. Well, it appears as if everyone is with us. Let's get this outdoor class started. This is Crawford. He is a graduation of this ranger school. He's now a Pokemon Ranger in Vientown. I'm Crawford. Nice to meet you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Here is my partner Pokemon, Budyu. And these are my friend Pokemon. So cool! Hi Crawford, it's been a long time. That giant explosion of an afro, I think I liked your hairstyle the way it was before. It makes me nervous to see that kind of jumbled up outgrowth in anything. But enough of that. We're all here, so let's begin. Let's get to outdoor class's main event, the question and answer section. Let the questioning begin. Why did you decide to become a ranger? It's because I love Pokemon. I wanted to become friends with them, to know, to bond with them. Besides, it's a cool job. That's the same way I feel. I'm glad I asked you. I have a question, says the little girl. What kinds of Pokemon are difficult to capture? Speaking for myself, Psychic and Ghosts. They have a habit of going poof and disappearing during captures. Ghost Pokemon do that? I'm next. My name is Rhythmy. There isn't anything I'd rather do than become an operator. Do you think I can become one? You can tell I'll become one, can't you? I'm only seeing you for the first time, so it's not like I know, but sure thing, why not? You'll be an operator, all right. That's right, those are the words I wanted to hear, yes. Rhythmy. You may be confusing our ranger with a fortune teller. Excuse me, how about me? Will I become a ranger? Aren't you confusing me with a fortune teller too? But I can tell this about you, your strong will shines through loud and proud. I'm sure you'll make it. Why, you might even have the fixings to be a better ranger than me. That's if you can avoid spinning your wheels, so to speak. Is that right? I'll do the best I can. Here's my second question. No fair, one question each, Keith. Ranger Crawford's a busy man. So, on to my question. Have you ever made any mistakes? Mistakes, you ask? That's all I did when I started, like the time I dumped juice all over my styler. That was nasty. Or the time I tried to capture a stuffed doll? Or that other time I put on my ranger uniform on top of my pajamas? Hold up, don't make me say these things. Ha 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 ha. What makes you glad that you became a ranger? I'd have to say the big smiles we get to see after helping people or Pokemon in need. I hope I get to see smiles like that soon. That's the spirit. Keep that spirit burning and you'll be sure to succeed. You know I'm looking forward to the chance of working with you folks someday. Keep a positive attitude and work hard. We will! My next question. Ranger Crawford, has Miss April ever been angry with you? I'll say she has. She used to blow up at me once a day. You know that isn't true. It wasn't once a day. It had to be at least 3 times a day, but that's not the whole story. He was a wonderful student. He kept everyone's spirits up with his kindness and sense of humor. He's being called on a mission. Voicemail, Crawford, do you hear me? It's me, Barlow. There's a mantine hurt off the eastern shore of School Island. It's apparently run into a cargo ship. Luna's headed to the school by boat for you. Join up with her and head to the site immediately. We're going to need your help on this one. Roger, leader. So cool. Please save the mantine. He does a cool pose. Hold on, mantine. We're coming to save you. Principal Lamont, since the students are so worried, I'll report back on how the mantine went. I'm sorry that I have to cut outdoor class short. There's no need to apologize. Besides, listen, isn't that your boat? Get on quickly. We're heading to the site. Alright, students, keep working at it. We'll meet again somewhere, sometime. And then the boat slowly leaves. It's like we got to see an awesome scene. The boat's already tiny on the horizon. Did you see how slowly it was moving, girl? Well, everyone, that was the shortest outdoor class ever. But it certainly was the most gripping and realistic of all of our outdoor classes. Okay, everyone, let's return to our classrooms. You know, I'm getting even more pumped up about becoming a ranger. I still have 37 questions left, but I'm going to have to find some of the answers myself. A real ranger guaranteed that I'd become an operator. There are no guarantees anywhere. You have to grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. You think I don't know that? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make my dream come true. I'm not going to lose either, not when I have a rival like Blobber. Hey, don't the three of us make a pledge? Why don't the three of us make a pledge on the pledge stone? Pledge to each other that we'll make our dreams come true. You bet, I'll pledge to that. What about you? That's the spirit. Let's get back to class. To Big Brother, thank you for writing. I was excited about reading about outdoor class. Oh, and we are going to move. We're looking for a house now, little sister. Everyone, your attention please. Do you remember the mantine Crawford went to rescue? The Ranger Union took it in and nursed it back to health. This morning, it was safely returned to the sea. Yay! Now that we're all feeling good about that, let's get our lesson started. Today, as scheduled, the topic is teamwork between rangers and operators. If there's no trust between a ranger and the operator, it's disastrous. Even a simple mission could become impossible to manage. Rangers go where there are no roads to guide them. It's the job of operators to light the way for rangers where no roads exist. Of course, that doesn't literally mean holding a flashlight. A flashlight for rangers in the field. Operators support rangers in other ways, like recharging their styluses. Not only that, they provide rangers with information and advice. The operators reach out to rangers all over from the Union's Operation Room. Does anyone know what they call that communication system? It's called voicemail. Correct! However, your school dialer is not fitted with this feature. Look here, I have 2 stylers with voicemail. Feature turned on. We were able to borrow them specifically and specially from the Ranger Union. Principal Lamont, who was there on business, had to ask for them himself. We'll use them today to demonstrate the field operations of Rangers. Let's start with Rhythmy as the operator and Keith playing the Ranger. Miss April, Keith isn't here yet. That's rare for Keith. Did he sleep in, I wonder? Okay then, we'll let Blobber do the Ranger part. Oh wow, I can communicate using this. Can you hear me? This is Rhythmy. Come in, Ranger. We're too close, and you can hear me loud and clear without the styler. Well then, we should get farther apart and try again. Mr. Kincaid, no running in the classroom. Ahem, Miss April, I'm awfully sorry to disrupt your class. There's a small matter about which I would like to speak with Keith. Oh, well, Keith is running late today. It isn't like him, but... Late? You say. You see, we have a problem on our hands. We had a number of stylers stored in the staff room. Now, the entire lot of them has disappeared. I've already confirmed the innocence of all of my students regarding this, but that Keith boy is uncharacteristically absent, you say. Perhaps it's taking him time to find a place to stash all of the stolen stylers. Mr. Kincaid! Keith is a prankster, but he's no thief. Oh, do be still. He runs in the hallways, he sneaks into the basement. It's only natural that he'd be viewed with suspicion. Mr. Kincaid, isn't this what you always preach? It's wrong to cast suspicion on others without proof. May I have a little time? I will look into Keith for you and your missing stylers. Miss April, I'll help too. I'll go looking upstairs. I'll look too. And so the teacher and all the students left the classroom. Blobber, let's scour the schoolhouse. From top to bottom, we have to prove he's innocent. If anything comes up, use voicemail. I don't see him around. I get this feeling he isn't here. It isn't his regular nap time. Shh! This is a library. If it's not you, it's your friend Keith. He was shouting in the hallway earlier. I saw Keith yesterday. I haven't seen him today. Keith? He never comes here during class. He's always here on lunch break with his pillow. It doesn't appear as if anyone has gone to the basement. Do not enter. Rhythmy. Voicemail, voicemail. This is Rhythmy on the ground floor. Please come down to the front door and hurry. I haven't seen Janice anywhere either. Are we allowed back in the boys' bedroom? Yes. But there's no one here. I was getting set to feed the Bidoof in the schoolyard when I found a styler. Have either of you dropped yours by any chance? Nope, you've got yours on. We should go look in the schoolyard. Thanks for that clue, Janice. Look at that. It's a styler. One of the ones that went missing from the staff room. There could be more on the ground. Let's look around. Wait, I hear voices. Quickly, let's go check. And here was me hoping we'd take her to the mental hospital for hearing voices. Keith, what are you doing out here? And who is that man? The guy's a stinking thief. He came creeping out of the staff room, so I called out to him. And then, bam! He was running off. 3-on-1's not fair. I'm scramming. Adios. Dwa! And bleh! Wah! I can't see. It's so heavy. It hurts. It stinks. Help! Ha 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 ha! The Slackoth fell out of the tree. Serves you right. That's what you get for being a thief. Please, I won't do it again. Help! Let's go. Who cares about him? What are you saying? It's a ranger's job to help people in trouble. Please, capture the Slackoth. Can I say no? No. But thou must. At least Slackoth is nice and slow. Like, it doesn't move around the screen a lot. Slackoth has been registered to your browser. He has cut. Phew! Saved at last. Thank you for saving me. What's going on here? You disappeared as well, so we were looking for you. And here's Keith and the stylers. Miss April, this man is the thief who took the stylers. Why did you steal our stylers? You know how important they are. I'm sorry. I've always had a dream of becoming a ranger. But I grew up without doing anything about it. I had so many other dreams that I wanted to follow, but I could never decide what I really wanted to do with my life. The only dream I could never give up was to become a ranger. I thought maybe if I had a styler, I could do something about it. But, what are you saying? Don't make me angry here. It doesn't matter how old you are. Even an adult can join our ranger school. With enough effort, even you can become good enough. If you have a dream you can't let go of, it's up to you to make it real. It's idiomatic, Jeffo. Teacher lady. I also got bewitched when I saw all those stylers just sitting there. I was only hoping to get one, but I ended up scooping up the lot of them. Just like the... What? Just like the way it is with you and your dreams. You're greedy, aren't you? You should go home and think about what you want to do. Why not think about how you could become a ranger properly? I'll go do that. Wait a second. Go home? You just let me go home without punishing me? Teacher lady, I can't believe it. And so Keith was trying to catch the thief who had made off with the stylers. That took place during my absence. We thought the thief got away. I'm quite relieved no one was hurt. Recovering the stylers is a bonus. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Keith gets blamed because his everyday conduct is so deplorable. Mutter, mutter. I must say I was impressed by Rhythmi's belief in her friend. That could be the most essential quality for an operator. Blobber, your teamwork with Rhythmi and your captures were outstanding. I could tell right away from the big smile on the Slackoth's face. Keith, you're much too reckless. You must rely on your colleagues more. There's only so much a ranger can do by themselves. I think one day you'll be faced with a situation that makes you accept that. That said, there's no denying you did a good deed. Are you paying attention? Grumble, grumble, grumble. That thief didn't get away. We actually let him go. Mutter, mutter. Rhythmi, listen up. You understand, don't you, the rotten way I feel about this? But hey, Rhythmi, you believed in me and stood up for me, and that's made me really happy. Principal Lamont, like the thief today, perhaps there are shadows always lurking in all of our hearts. What? What's important okay. It doesn't just end there. What's important is to never give in to that darkness in our hearts. As it is written in the books of our library, in the Almia region there is an ancient word. Vatanage. It means to reawaken light that has been submerged in darkness. Vatanage. Today you all shine with the brilliance of gems. May you never lose that shine. I might be rambling. I believed it's time people returned to their classes. Big Bro, thank you for writing. Voicemail, voicemail. We chose where we're going to move. It's a place called Chicole Village in Almia. We'll see you there once you graduate. From Little Sis to Big Bro. Today, you will finally be going on your one-day internships. You will get to experience what it's like to be a real ranger, operator, or mechanic. For that, you will have to go out to the facilities that you are signed up for. Don't take any side trips. Please be careful. Blobber and Keith, you two are off to the ranger base in Vientown. That's where Crawford is. He's the ranger who left our outdoor class to rescue the Mantine, remember? I'm trying to become an operator. I'm going to the Ranger Union. That reminds me, today's newspaper had a special feature on the Ranger Union. Ranger Union Chairperson Irma. Scoop, this is the Command Center. Almia Times, Volume 1, Ranger Union issue. The Ranger Union's really far from here. I'd better leave soon. See you this evening. Blobber, you're off to Vientown too, right? Let's go together. Help! It's little Timmy. Playing hide and seek with some Bidoof? No, that's not it. Can't you tell? These Bidoof are attacking me. Listen to them. Bidhoo, they're going to maul me. No, little Timmy, I think the Bidoof just want to play. Sure, that's easy for you to say, but I won't deny it, I'm scared. Even deathly scared of Pokemon. These Bidoof are so cute, though. Blobber, you've never met? This is little Timmy. He's the milkman around here. He's seriously afraid of Pokemon, but they like to see him. I suspect it's the smell of milk that makes him a Pokemon magnet. Anyway, a Pokemon Ranger always steps up to lend a helping hand. The Bidoof are kind of agitated. It could be a bit tough. Let's split up. You capture this one and I'll capture that one. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, we've saved little Timmy. Okay, that's done. Little Timmy, everything's under control. We've calmed the Bidoof and released them. Ay, that scared me so much. I was good and scared, but I was saved. I was saved, but I'm still good and scared. The big red ball is big and red, but I owe both of you a big thanks. These Bidoof were out to maul me. By the way, this here student seems to be a new face. This is Blobber. He's come from Fior. Blobber is awesome at captures, second only to me even. A new student, you say? My new friend, thank you ever so much for saving me. I run a small dairy farm with my family in a town called Vientown. You should come calling one day. It'd be like this. Our young'uns will be happy if you visited. Little Timmy's got a bunch of kids. His wife is famous around here too. For what? I surely won't forget you saving me. You'll make good rangers, I'm sure of it. We're running late. Let's hurry to Vientown. Blobber, Keith. You helped little Timmy with captures, I've heard, and instead of competing, you cooperated. That's how true Pokemon Rangers would act. Keep your chins up, and off you go to Vientown like real Rangers. Pokemon Edward? We look a little bit like Edward. I came to see him, but... Who's this little girl? Hi there, what's up? My big brother, he's not here. Your big brother, huh? Who might that be? Pont, what's going on? Melody? Melody, is that you? Hi, Isaac. I came to meet you. Aww. I told you not to. Didn't I say you're not allowed to leave Puletown by yourself? I'm sorry, I just wanted to see you. Melody, you're still a little kid. That's why I worry about you so much. Well, let me introduce you to my friends. This is my sister, Melody. I'm Pontel. This is Keith and Blobber. Nice to meet you, Melody. Melody, I'm not angry with you anymore. Thank you for coming to meet me. We'll go back together. Yep. Bye, Big Brother's friends. We have to get moving too. We'll look bad if we show up late. I think Vientown's office is to the west. Baneri? They're bouncy. Baneri is like Bidoof. It has crush. And we've leveled up. And there's a second Baneri. Oh, there's a grandma. I'm pretty sure this is the town. My heart's starting to pound. How are you feeling? It's quiet. Too quiet. Isn't there anyone here? Hello? We're here from the Ranger School. We're Keith and Blobber. Oh, I'm so sorry I had to duck out for something. I didn't see you come in. You must be the students here for the one-day internship. I have something here for you. Please come over here. Are you surprised by how quiet our ranger base is? Everyone has had to go out to handle a critical mission. Everyone? It must be one whopper of a crisis. Yes, it is. Some badoof. Oh no, I can't force myself to say it. But anyway, I think I know who you are. Keith and Blobber from the school. We've been told you were coming. Our leader left me a letter. Let me read it to you. Welcome to the both of you. There's a mission from the get-go. I've left an extremely important parcel with the operator. Collect it and bring it to Breeze Hill, which is west. That's all from the letter. I have the extremely important parcel right here from you. Please don't tip it on its side and never upside down. Here it is. Please do treat it with care. Blobber and Keith accepted the extremely important parcel. To get to Breeze Hill, go west. When you leave the building, you'll need to turn and go towards the beach. Go past the beach until you come to the signs and stairs for Breeze Hill. Wow, we were assigned a mission right from the start. If we succeed, we could make it straight into tomorrow's newspaper, I bet. Okay, I was wondering if we could squeeze through there, but we cannot. Beach Girl. This is where I met my boyfriend. That's why we get along so well together. There's an old legend about this beach. If you meet someone here, you're sure to become close friends. Mr. Woodward. Ah, Pachirisu, so cute, so cute. What's wrong, Munchlax? You're not saying you're hungry already. And Starly, go on, eat up all you like. The way you're dressed tells me you're students from the Ranger School. On one-day internships would be my guess. Well then, let me give you a quick quiz. Here's my first question. What is a partner Pokemon? That's an easy one. A partner Pokemon is an especially friendly Pokemon that always goes with a Ranger. Ding ding, correct! The Ranger I know all said they met their first partner Pokemon here at Nabiki Beach. Very well. Question 2. A Ranger can only have one Pokemon and one as the one and only partner. That's not true. Ding ding, correct again. A Ranger will get opportunities to add a second partner as time goes on, but you can still only have one accompany you at any time. The other one must remain at home. Okay, we're allowed to walk past. Can we fight the Munchlax? No. Breeze Hill. May lovers beware of falling rocks. Breeze Hill's probably just up these stairs. I wonder what kind of critical mission's going on up there. Even I'm feeling kind of nervous. Save point. Oh, hey, Rangers! There's Ranger Crawford from our outdoor class. And he has a, Makuhita? What do we do? Just go up and introduce ourselves, right? Hello, Micha. Oh, God. Barlow, did I just hear you say hello, Micha? You're nervous. Well, that's not hard to understand. After all, this is a key mission. So, the extremely important parcel, I expect it to be safe. It looks like they're having a picnic. Hand it over, but be gentle. One careless shake and it's kaplow. Alright people, gather round. Lunch is here. I was getting impatient for this. Oh, the stunned looks on your faces. Remember me, I'm Crawford. Crawford from your outdoor class. It's only been reinforced that I'm going to be both Crawford and the person from your outdoor class 3 times. I'm sorry I had to cut that class short for handling that mission. Do you remember my partner Pokemon Budgie? Good work, the both of you. This mission is cleared. My name is Barlow. I'm the leader of this ranger base. This is my partner Pokemon, Makuhita. Maku. Oh, there's another thing. This prank isn't my doing. Crawford here thought it up. That's not fair. You're the one who was going on about what a great idea it was. I'm Luana. I fell for this same gotcha prank a year ago. But in my case, the lunches were all mushed up from me swinging the parcel. I'm pleased to meet you. This Bunnery is my partner Pokemon. Isn't she cute? I'm not a ranger, I'm a mechanic. My name's Elaine, sorry. But don't worry if you can't learn all of our names at once. I'm Keith, and this is Blobber. We're reporting for our one-day internship. And I wish we could have a partner Pokemon of my own one day. Oh? You're starting to feel at ease now? Sorry for tricking you. It's been a tradition for us. Enough with the introductions. Leader, let's feast on the extremely important parcel that they've delivered. I'm famished. Then let's get right down to it. Welcome our trainees. Wow, the food looks delicious. Not like last year's. I'm sure glad to hear that. Do I need to do anything? Do we just talk to people? Vienne Town isn't very interesting. This is a nice place. I like it. I like your school uniforms. I met my partner Pokemon down at the beach. We don't have any missions. What are we supposed to do now? There's plenty of good eats left. Am I meant to use the Bunnery on the food? Okay, whatever we're supposed to do, it's obviously not meant to be leaving this area. Maybe I meant to talk to Keith? Maybe we just had to wait here for a set amount of time? Help, Rangers! Pokemon have gone wild! What seems to be the matter? We were down on the beach when the Pokemon there started acting mean. They've surrounded my girlfriend and won't let her go. Okay, I get the picture. We will handle it from here. It's an emergency mission. We're taking a break from lunch. Let's go to the beach. Move it. Interns, come too. Let's go! Some Shellos. We have to clear up this mess. What happened to the Pokemon? They look like they are dancing. They're friendly and docile as usual. Oh no, usually, sorry. This isn't like them. Please, do something, hurry! Alright, listen up. Crawford and I will capture the Shellos. Luna, Keith and Blobber, you capture the others. Capture the targets just like you've learnt at school. Soothe the Pokemon on the beach. They're good Pokemon, truly they are. I don't know what's gotten into them. Pachirisu, Munchlax, Starly, they're adorable and reliable. If I were a ranger, I'd be honoured to have them as my partner. Please, calm them down. Is this us choosing our starter Pokemon, effectively? It feels like they're trying to get us to choose our starter Pokemon. What? Starly has been registered in your browser. How's it going, people? Have your captures been successful? You bet, leader. How about you? I got hung up a little at the start, but I managed. How about the students? The students were successful in our captures too. It appears there are no injuries to the Pokemon or the people. Good work, everyone. The Pokemon seem to have calmed down too. Let's go on ahead and release them. What? What's the matter? Someone must have taught you how to release a Pokemon by now. You've grown attached to that Pokemon? Thank you for saving my girlfriend. We had some strange noises coming from the sea. We noticed a big cargo ship pull away and disappear over the horizon. And then all of a sudden I was surrounded by the Pokemon. I think they were startled by the cargo ship. Well, whatever happened, I'm glad to see that you're safe. Crawford and Luna, sweep the beach, just to be on the safe side. Roger that, leader. Understood. Blobber and Keith, good work. You did well on your captures. Thanks in no small part to you two, we managed to calm them down. In the world of Rangers, we call it Mission Clear. Hold out our lightsabers. Well, I'll be. You've already got Ranger poses. They looked good anyway. Alright people, we should head back to the Ranger base. Hold on a second, we need to clean up after our lunch. Blobber and Keith, you two can go back to the base without us. To make up for the prank, we'll do the cleaning up. Sundown's coming soon, let's move it, people. Well, the rest of the sandwiches we brought back have been cleared. There's nothing else on the agenda. It's time to say goodbye. Blobber and Keith, don't forget the captures you did today. It'd be neat if the both of us could be assigned to your base. We'd be sure to keep you busy delivering our lunches. You know, Crawford was really looking forward to today. He was saying how he would get to see those kids from the class again. Your ranger poses were really cute. Everyone, thank you so much. We'll never forget what we experienced today, I'm sure of it. Thank you again, and goodbye. Oh, and there's a grandma. Professor Hastings. Ah, what have we here? Is this gathering about? You're the Ranger School students? So you are. This is your one-day internships, I see. Come to think of it, we had a girl come to the Ranger Union on a one-day internship. She had her mind set on becoming an operator, the cheerful lass. I do believe her name was Misery or something like that. Well, I've memorized your faces. I hope you two will give me the chance to work with you in the near future. Oh, hey, you're one of those Pokemon. What's all the shouting? Is there a problem? The Pokemon from the beach? I get it. I bet it came to see Blobber because it's happy about being captured. That does sound possible, but you aren't Rangers yet. Not officially. We can't permit you to have a partner Pokemon. I know it's disappointing, but this is not the time. It's okay if you want to spend some time together, though. Be sure to release it before you go back to school. Which is presumably our next actual part of the story. Go back to school. It's sad, but we have to wave goodbye to you here. I wonder if we'll ever meet again. It would be great if we could. Kudu Duster Lee. Woohoo! Wannabe Rangers! Are you getting back now? How did you go as Rangers? It was like, wow! As soon as we got there, we were assigned a mission. But it was top secret. Can't give out any details, sorry. I went through a lot too. Professor Hastings kept mistaking my name for Misery, for one thing. It's going to be dark soon, we should hurry. Let's report on our days later when we get back. Miss April will be waiting for us. Big bro, you're going to be graduating soon. Did you hear our news? The three of us are very close to you now that we've all moved to Chicole Village. Well, class, this is it. This will be the last time I speak to you like this in our classroom. Today is your graduation day. I imagine you have a lot to talk about before the ceremony. Feel free to speak to me. And to visit other rooms to say your goodbyes. When you hear the bell, be sure to gather in the main hall. We will! So, let's talk to everyone. That's probably what triggers the story progressing. We've finally made it to graduation. You've been assigned to Vienne Town. I'm going to the faraway Fior region. I guess we won't see each other for a while. I won't ever forget Miss April's lessons. Yes, I'm wearing the green and gold. As a proud Australian, we've got to wear the green and gold. That's why it gets green screened into nothing. I don't know, some company must be having a laugh where they're selling these green and gold Austria shirts in Australia. Today is for you to celebrate. I'm sorry that I'm getting all emotional over this. For the next while, I'm going to be stationed in Fior. That's where I'll be training as an operator. Don't you think you guys are being more emotional than the girls? No one's in the library. Cheers, Jeffo. Talk to the principal. Congratulations and well done. The job of building Almia's future has been passed to your generation. Visit the other class. I feel kind of attached to this school. I don't want to give it back. I've fretted every day over what I should do when I graduate. Now that the day's arrived, I'm still very conflicted. Isaac got picked up by Altruink, thanks to an introduction by Mr. Kincaid. I envy him. You don't know Altruink? This issue of the Almia Times has some articles on it. It's Almia's key energy producer. Clean energy to replace oil for Almia's future. I got accepted by Altruink to work in its research labs. I have to work hard for Melody's sake too. Instead of Almia, I'm going to another region to work. Congratulations on making it so far. Let me give you one final word of advice. No running in the hallways. It's a key rule that will serve you well in life. I'm glad you talked to me even though we were in different classes. It made me happy you did. You can't fit a Zapdos in your car, Mirage. It's goodbye to the school's Pokemon today, too. Okay. Are we done? Is that enough? Are we allowed to leave? Ding dong. Ding dong. Blobber, that's the bell. The graduation ceremony is about to begin. The Ranger School graduation ceremony will now commence. First, our principal congratulatory remarks. Principal Lamont, if you please. Congratulations, graduates. I am truly delighted that I can be here to greet you this day with all of you. Rangers, operators, mechanics, though these paths may take you in different directions, what I hope for you all is the same. Don't worry, I'm not going to say something impossibly difficult or challenging. Please don't forget to smile. That's all I wish for you. With these simple words, I wish you the very best of luck in all your endeavours. Thank you, Principal Lamont. Next, let me call upon this graduating class's valedictorian. That would be our best student, Isaac. Today we leave the shelter of this place of learning and nurturing. It's a giant step for us in our pursuits of our long-held dreams. To the teachers who inspired us, to Janice, who was the mother to us all, to all our Pokemon that loved us, and to all the books of the library we will never forget. Thank you so very much from all of us. Isaac, thank you for those most moving words. Next, the conferring of the graduation certificates. I would like to call up one student as representative of the class. Blobber, step forward. Whoa, you're the representative? That's so cool, Blobber. Oh no! What was that? An explosion? That noise came from the basement. Everyone, stay calm. I'll go see what it was. Wah! Stop that! It's a Tanglewroth. Eek! It's bad, run! Blobber, let's capture them. Are you ready? All set to capture? Alright, let's do this. You take the one on the left, I'll get the one on the right. Well, it doesn't stop using poison powder. Bull to that as well. But at least the go down bar isn't as strong as it used to be. The different whistling sounds. Tanglegrowth has been registered in your browser. And so we saved the graduation ceremony. Capture successful. We did it. You two are awesome. How cool poses. Aww. Mr. Kincaid, you're not hurt, are you? I think, yes, that I'm fine. I must admit, even I couldn't tell what on earth was happening. So even Mr. Kincaid is at a loss as to why those Tanglegrowth rampaged. That's a shame. Still, everyone seems to be safe. That certainly is a great relief. Well, shall we continue with our graduation ceremony? I would like to call upon one student as the representative of the graduating class. Blobber, please step forwards. Principal Lamont, Blobber and Keith, thank you for coming to the protection of everyone. It was very impressive to see you calmly go about your captures with no panic. You've provided everyone with a good example of taking charge during a crisis. As representative of the graduating class, I confer you this certificate. It should be as the representative, presumably. But anyway. And finally, the time has come for all of you to set sail into the vast horizon that is your future. In closing, I will say this once again. Please don't forget to smile. Congratulations, graduates. To Big Brother, congratulations, you've graduated. How was the ceremony? You don't need to write back, though, because tomorrow we can meet in person and talk. From Little Sister. Little Sister, Big Brother, it's morning. Big Brother, come on, you've got to wake up. This isn't a letter, you know. Wake up! Good morning. Starting today, you're a Pokemon Ranger. You're going to be late if you don't hurry, though. Good morning. How did you like your new room? Did you sleep well? This house gets lots of sunlight, and the kitchen is easy to use. I like this house. I'm glad we chose this place. Our field's just steps away from the front door. Your mother and I dreamed about owning a place like this for years. I got to name our field. I named it Partner Farm because Mum and Dad get along so well. Can we just leave? Yes. We can also barge into the neighbour's house. I hope we can be good next-door neighbours. We moved here like your family. How is this Chicole village place? I have 2 brothers. My eldest brother is inside. Hello. Glad to know you, neighbor. Please chat with Kyle as well. Paul, it's great being out in the country. Our decision to move here was the correct one. Everyone in Chikol village moved here from different regions. Cherobi? Save! Hello, you seem busy. Luana. Hi, Blobber, you look good. I was looking forward to your arrival. I've decided to come wait for you. Let's go to the base. Are you maybe feeling nervous? It makes me remember what it was like for me just a year ago. Let's go inside. Everyone's waiting for you. Well, does this bring back memories? It's like you remembered it, isn't it? The people and place haven't changed much. Well, duh, your visit wasn't that long ago. Blobber, you little so-and-so, what made you come here? Ha ha ha! Welcome aboard. Before that, there's something I forgot to say. Congratulations on graduating from Ranger School. We heard about your heroics at the graduation ceremony. I heard Keith became a ranger as well. See you, Salar. Have a nice time. But he's in the Fior region? Right, about today's lunch delivery. No, I'm just kidding. You'll be stuck hearing Crawford's jokes regularly from now on. Get used to it. You should go get changed. The changing rooms are over there. Is the belt too tight for you? Are the boots too big? Is everything okay with your uniform? It looks good on you. You wear it well. The time has come. I confer this on you as recognition of your official ranger status. Your capture styler. Activate our new lightsaber. This officially makes you a certified Pokemon Ranger. How does it feel to hold that? The Capture Styler enables you to use Poker Assists. It's a feature your school styler never had. Poker Assist? What's that? Your expression says it all. Crawford will explain. For a Poker Assist, you get a Pokemon in your party to use its ability during a capture. The button at the bottom of the screen, from that menu, choose the one you want to help. Blastoise! Just like Pokemon, there are many kinds of Poker Assists. The effects of Poker Assists are different from kind to kind. For example, for the Water Pokemon Assist, touch the ground like so. A bubble will form. It can be flicked at the target Pokemon. That's how you do it. If you want to make a bigger bubble, just keep touching the same spot. A big bubble is only more powerful. Isn't only more powerful, it's harder for the target to avoid. When hit by a bubble, the target Pokemon is slowed down. Whilst slowed, it becomes sluggish and heavy-footed. If the target Pokemon is slowed, this is your chance for an easy capture. As convenient as they are, Poker Assists can't be used whenever you feel like it. Do you see the countdown on the upper screen? That's the selected Poker Assist's cooldown. It counts down when using the Poker Assist. When it gets to 0, it's been used up. Once you've activated it, you don't have time to go on a vacation. Trainees shouldn't consider themselves a real ranger until they learn how to use them effectively. If you want to know more about it, check your glossary. Alright people, fall in. I suppose it's not really necessary to do formal introductions, but as the leader I'd like to uphold the tradition. Today we welcome Blobber as the latest member of our base. Maybe it was fated to happen after that one-day internship. I'm Barlow. As the ranger leader here, I'm glad to have you on board. The smiley guy in the middle is our resident jokester, Crawford. He's the tallest person in Vientown. His hair is an explosion of an afro. Next to Crawford on the left is Luana. She's a bit scatterbrained. Just this morning, she incinerated toast. She has brilliantly white teeth, though. Elaine, our mechanic, would choose tinkering with machines over romance. The problem is she likes taking things apart more than assembling them. Last but not least, behind the counter is our always smiling operator. She won the Styler Recharging Contest 3 years in a row. And that is our entire team. Incidentally, I hate to say this, but things are getting strange around here. It's so bad the place can't live up to its billing of, for relaxation, this is your town. Remember that Pokemon trouble we had at the beach? Since then, things have started slowly becoming stranger. Whether Vientown returns to being a relaxing place or not depends on us. It's our job as rangers to get things right. I'll be expecting big things from you, Blobber. That goes for everyone else too. I'm counting on all of you. Let's not waste more time. Here is your first mission. Go to the Crawford and help him with his job. Join him in delivering the Vienne Tribune. It's a job Crawford usually does by himself. Visit every home and deliver the newspaper. And so the game turned into Paperboy. But, that said, our 2 hours and 2 minutes is up. It's interesting to do something for capturing Pokemon other than just throwing a Pokeball. I think this would work better with a tiny stylus screen that you can do really, really quickly compared to my slow old man mousing. The exceedingly linearless of the tutorials could have been slightly better in letting me go back and revisit ones that I wanted to. And it is kind of a bit tedious to have to go recapture 500 Bidoof to move 500 crates out of the way. But for a kid's game, you kind of want it to take more time, so I can appreciate why it's there for a kid's game, even if as an adult, I don't particularly like that aspect of it. It's had nice music, it's had lovely little, like, Pokemon running around graphics. Like, the little Pokemon out in the world, as they run around and do things, are quite cute. Better than most of what you would see on the DS. I think that's about it for my thing. Thank you, Maury, for bringing this to the channel. At least now I can say I have played some of the Pokemon Ranger games, when I have played ever so many of the normal base games. Okay, catch us for the next Dictator another time.